because this video is not made for kids, but as adults watching this, I think that it's more an appealing for you. But if kids could ever hear this, I think that it would be beneficial. But today I was just thinking about we grow up not understanding that because of our parents fighting or whatever they're going through, you're not allowed to see your kids for whatever reason, whether it be the mom or the dad. And when you start, now that we have the internet, it's like there's not even a way to hide it anymore. Like nowadays, we actually are able to just know, like, oh wow, like this is what life is really like. But when we were young, you could still live in the lie. Like you could have like a mom tell you, like, oh, your dad was a piece of crap, he abandoned you, or like someone would say like, oh, your mom was addicted to drugs, like that's what's going on. But now that we have the internet, you just know everything is so messed up, and like you can look at it through the lens of all these different movements. But I don't identify with the movements, but I like to glean information from many different places. So when I mention the movements, I'm not saying that like I adhere to the rules, but I think that you can find wisdom anywhere, like whether, so what I was referring to obviously is like all these different, like, they might call it like red pill, blue pill, black pill, big cow, or, even the things that you learn from the women's perspectives on the internet is like things that we had never known before. So shout out to all the people putting the content out these days that are educating men and women to like what dating is like and what marriage is like and divorce and like the stuff that's coming out these days about prenups. And so there's one element that's in the equation oftentimes, but I feel like that's not really harped on enough. And because I taught my kids how to read and I taught my kids all of these different things, just to put it away, I haven't got to see them in a long, long time. And look, I'm glad that the information exists these days to where people in the future, as long as the internet remains, will be educated to the fact that nothing is as cut as dry as the cruelty that we see around us, that the parents will say and use, to try to win favor from children. And it's just a sad situation that we live in. But that's all I wanted to do for now.